Hey, Sierra Huddleston, Boss Heart Realty. Okay, so you really, really want to be a realtor, right? Okay, so this is part 2, and this is what to look for in a brokerage. This is really important because not all brokerages are created equal, and you need to know what to look for. When you go into that interview, you are interviewing them as much as they are interviewing you. Get a feel for the culture of the brokerage because that is so important. So important. The culture of the brokerage. So the things that you're looking for is number 1, training. Are they really going to spend that upfront time, like really pushing through that training? We're talking intensive training. You've done your courses, you took your little exam, you know nothing. I promise you that at that point you still know nothing. The hill that you have to climb is actually a mountain of information. And so to be ready, you really need to have a brokerage that's on top of things, that understands good training, that has it set up for you. The second thing is support. You really want a place that's really going to support you. And what that means for me is that I have in my company, Boss Heart Realty, I send one email and boom, I've got 6 replies, to my question. I'm in the office, I've got 5 people that I can ask a question to. There's always someone available to me. And that is so important when you're new. I mean, that's important even, with experience. You want to have that collective knowledge. And a lot of brokerages have that collective knowledge, but do they share it? And so you really want to ask the kinds of questions that are really going to dig deep, like, is this the kind of place that people share, or is this a gimme? This is my stuff. I'm not sharing with anybody, And you have both types of people in all brokerages, I'll tell you, but make sure you get one where most people are really just giving and sharing and teaching and helping each other, because that is crucial. The last thing is, with support. For example, my brokerage, Boss Heart Realty, has a marketing department. This is huge because your biggest asset, you're building a business. Remember, you're building that business. Your biggest asset is time. And right now, you have time to order a flyer and type it up and make it cool. You have time for that now. But once you start getting busy, slam, you are not going to have time for these things. So you really need to have a brokerage that has good support. I have a marketing department that works for me, does all kinds of things for me, postcards, mailings, flyers, brochures, all of that is already set. I have a marketing department. I have people that I can ask. I have people in the office that are transaction coordinators. I have a lot of support. So one of the things to look for is that, remember, it's not all about money. What? Sierra, what are you talking about? I promise you, it's not all about the cut. I had a broker, very smart broker in town. He said, Sierra, the house always wins. It's always going to be about 70-30, no matter where you go. Some places give you a lot more money, but they give you a lot less stuff, and you end up paying out of pocket. So it's really not about your split, especially at the beginning. Training and support are 1,000 times more important, because without that training and support, you're never going to have any money to get it, any kind of split. So it's not so much about the split. So think about training, think about support, and then the third thing is low desk fees. There was a brokerage in town that I respect highly. I considered working with them, but when I started looking at how much I had to pay out every month before any money came to me, it really scared me. And so those are the 3 things: training, support, and low desk fees. I hope this helps. Sierra Huddleston, Boss Heart Realty.